Hello, everyone. My name is Georgina Philippou, and I'm a Senior Advisor for Equality at the Financial Conduct Authority. We do a wide range of very challenging work at the FCA, from rulemaking and policy making to research and analysis to supervising and enforcing. And we support this with a complicated technology platform and data and intelligence. This means we need colleagues not just with different skills, backgrounds, and experiences, but who can think in different ways and come at a problem from different angles to find different solutions that otherwise we might not have dreamed up. If we get this right, we work better and make better decisions for consumers and for firms and for markets. This is especially important as we become a regulator for the 21st century. We're increasingly becoming a data-led regulator, and data and analytics and artificial intelligence and machine learning are not areas we have traditionally recruited for. It's also important as we all emerge from our kitchens into a new hybrid working environment. In a hybrid world where we will have more choice over where we work and how we work, inclusion becomes even more important. This is a tremendous opportunity to improve the working environment and opportunities for neurodiverse colleagues. So we make sure we support neurodiverse people in the FCA, and we do this in a variety of ways. For example, issuing guidance about meeting etiquette, how to have inclusive meetings, especially in a hybrid environment, providing training in inclusive leadership for all of our managers and heads of department and directors, ensuring line managers have inclusion objectives and are measured on them, providing additional time or support to colleagues with dyslexia, and taking neurodiversity into account when allocating work and doing appraisals. This support is vital to make sure that we get the most from our people, so everyone contributes and thrives, and we get the best outcomes in our work. We want to be a responsible, inclusive, and caring employer, but this also extends beyond our four walls or our virtual four walls. We want firms to think about neurodiversity when they design and deliver products and services for their customers. So we're huge supporters of GAIN's goal of improving outcomes for neurodiverse individuals in insurance, investment, and other financial services. It's entirely consistent with what we're trying to achieve too. And our recent discussion paper on diversity and inclusion in financial services asks for your views on how we can work together to drive change across financial services. So we look forward to hearing from a whole range of stakeholders on that so we can develop it into new rules and guidance and expectations of firms.
Hello, my name is Yvonne Brown. I'm the ABI's executive sponsor for diversity and inclusion. Unemployment for people on the autistic spectrum is higher than for any other group in the UK. And that's not just a human tragedy, it's also an enormous economic and societal waste. Some employers are already embracing the unique talents that people on the autistic spectrum have for visual thinking and for attention to detail. For example, the German software company SAP and the Israeli army in their visual intelligence unit. But I think that we in insurance and long-term savings also stand to gain enormously if we embrace the unique talents of people on the autistic spectrum. From my personal experience, I know that people on that spectrum look at the world in a completely different way and think about the world in unconventional ways, which can really enrich your life and has enriched our family life enormously. Our sector has already made great strides on diversity and inclusion. And I think if we now focus also on neurodiversity, we really stand to benefit enormously. And that's why we at the ABI are absolutely delighted with the work of GAIN and are very, very happy to support them as they reach out to our members.
There are really clear benefits from having a diverse workforce that reflects the profile of customers we're looking to serve, whether that's across gender, ethnicity, or disability. And having a neurodiverse workforce brings additional benefits. It's having input valuable people often with a very different skill set.
I find it incredibly important for businesses to fully embrace neurodiverse thinking. The way of thinking differently really add a lot of innovation. It can give you insight into things that you wouldn't otherwise have had thought about. It also makes your business more agile.
Every autistic person is different, so every employee will have different strengths and needs. It's about getting to know the individual, being flexible, and making often very minor adjustments that will enable people to thrive in a workplace. The adjustments may include some flexible working, changing the working environment, or providing extra time or information at interview. Encouraging employers to think differently about established practices benefit everyone, not just autistic employees.
So at Aviva, we've launched our neurodiversity placement scheme as part of our data science practice and identified and really looked at where is it in our onboarding process, recruitment process, advertising process for bringing in talent, and seeing where could we make improvements to help neurodiverse individuals, what are the adjustments that we could make, and how can we really talk to potential candidates and talent in a way that it helps to remove anxieties, and where we can support leaders in our organisation and colleagues, as well as our neurodiverse colleagues and potential candidates and colleagues of the future.
So as an organisation, Swiss Re is delighted to be partnered with GAIN. It's a really exciting alliance of people who've really come into this space to say about the opportunity to champion neurodiversity. I think as a business, what I hope that Swiss Re can get out of this is firstly to be a leader in this area, to show that we can be one of the organisations that's really forward thinking and recognising that we can push a different agenda and we can make ourselves accessible to all people. I think that has a huge benefit to us as an organization, as well as to the people who can now join our organization. So it means that we're seen not only as, being historically as a very old fashioned company, but also as a great employer of choice and a place where everybody can bring themselves to work.
Diversity and inclusion, including neurodiversity, are foundational to our culture and our continued success as an organization. We're committed to advancing accessibility within our workplace, providing professional development opportunities, and supporting the well-being of all employees. That's why, as Principal Financial Group, we're absolutely thrilled to be supporting GAIN in its launch.
Working with GAIN has been really important for me personally and for my colleagues at Marsh and in MMC, as we learn from GAIN how we can better accommodate neurodiverse colleagues and candidates that we attract into Marsh and into our industry. And as a group working alongside GAIN from across our industry, we're really comparing notes on practical advice on what we can do better to be an employer that is really designed well to embrace all skill sets and all different perspectives.
Aviva is really happy to be working with GAIN in this industry-wide initiative. It's help that we need. Our objective here is to maximise the talent that we have at Aviva, and that's no different in many regards to our broader diversity and inclusion objective.
GAIN is a real force for good here, bringing together and sharing insights and lived experience. There's a broad influential network, a wide growing range of resources, and it runs collaborative cross-industry events that I've attended that encourages those attending to share ideas and experiences.
I'm incredibly pleased at seeing how GAIN is coming together and how they're bringing the whole industry of insurances together, and also the broader financial industry potentially. I think it's incredibly important to be together and work together. Collaboration is one of my key value words. And it is one of the key words for the Institute of Neurodiversity we're launching as well. It's through us all collaborating that we can get to a place where we can have a bigger impact. We can make real things happen and real change happen for the better of everybody.
Ambitious About Autism is thrilled to be a partner of GAIN. It's a fantastic community dedicated to increasing neurodiversity within the insurance and financial services sectors. Building understanding of autism and challenging myths about autistic employees is crucial if we're to help them into work and for businesses to benefit from their talent. Ambitious About Autism is sharing its experience and expertise in supporting autistic young people on their journey to work and employers to build a more autism confident workplace. We're really proud to be collaborating with GAIN members, many of whom have lived experience of neurodiversity themselves. We believe that together we can build a stronger workplace for autistic employees and everybody.
Think different.
Think different.
Think different.
Work better.
Work better.
Work better.
Gain together.